Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, today in this video I'm going to discuss my opinion why it's really important to reunite families that are separated because of immigration delays. So before I proceed further, I would like to say that this is just my personal opinion and it has got no legal validity and any legal information. So guys, this pandemic has been really hard. We have been struggling and we are now in the third year, and a lot of processes around the world have been affected. I won't say just in Canada or any other country, everywhere. And of course, immigration has been affected a lot from all kinds of visas in many countries, not just in Canada. But now the time is like too much. There are files in IRCC backlog which are pending even pre-pandemic times. So it's really important to finish them, as per my opinion, because now since it has been stretched much longer than we initially anticipated, families are getting very tough times, because you are separated from your family members for years, and in this pandemic when things are being locked down again because of this Omicron variant, imagine the catastrophic impact it's gonna have on the mental status and well-being, because just making phone calls or video calls, these things may give you some way to get in touch with your loved ones, but they cannot replace the benefits physical presence offers. So in this pandemic, when people are even separated and we are again getting back to restrictions, we must have these files to be cleared. Now, in the mandate letters, those were issued by our Honorable Prime Minister, he had he had written that family unification should be prioritized, but still there are files which are pending for years, and many people consider them to be lost. So I think it's really important that we get through them. As of now, this is even more important. So we have to do something, to reunite the families, because I saw a lot of posts where some people have written something that I don't even want to say in this video about the situation they are facing and the need to be reunited. So at this moment, the only thing I can say that they should be reunited now. It's too long, and we should not be waiting any more. Otherwise, we don't know how it's gonna impact even more. And this has got other impacts also on economic impact, on other impact. A lot of things are related to it. So I think this is the time things should be stepped up, and even if visa offices are closed remotely or other arrangements, a lot of things can be done, because I was reading some article like a lot of files at New Delhi visa office in India, they are pending for interview. So when Indian Supreme Court is able to run on online virtual methods, why can't interviews can be conducted on online virtual methods? They are doing, like, even for exams like IELTS. Okay, IELTS exam, TOEFL, lot of exams are being conducted. I'm not sure about IELTS, but at TOEFL I'm definitely 100% sure. Like, a lot of these exams which are accepted are being done remotely, on the home based situations. So when these exams are accepted, when the scores of these exams are accepted for various immigration and admission purposes, why can't we have immigration interviews online? If this happens, then a lot of files will have movements. So I think this is something that needs to be done at this moment, but I really have no control or anything on it. So I can just hope that things do improve. I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching.